Hi guys, I'm sorry that I'm not here the rest of this week again. I was doing better with my voice, but then last week I got sick and got a pretty bad cough that pretty much destroyed any progress I made on my throat. Currently drinking tea as we speak to try and help it out a bit more. So I'm just gonna take the rest this week and then I'll be back full strength on Monday next week, hopefully ready to yell at you guys again and ruin my throat once more. So we'll see. So all we're doing today is just you're going to watch this video. You're going to fill in the notes as I talk through it, which is, I was going to be doing this with you guys anyways. Just some good reminders. I know in some of my classes, my beginning classes in particular, my 6th hour, I'm getting some new students. But I just wanted to remind you guys of a couple things about how our class works, talk about a couple more things about this semester, as it is 2nd semester now, working towards spring concert and auditions and all that stuff. So you're just going to fill in the notes as I talk through them. And then when you turn it in at the end of the hour to the sub, that's going to count for your points for the day. So let us get started. So reminders, you are required to dress out each day. I don't know why, again, this is not. There you go. You are required to dress out each day. We know this, right? And we know we don't need to bring new clothing if you're bringing something good to live in. But again, guys, absolutely no jeans or like khaki material. That's what this blank is right here. There we go, khaki material. Half able to move. And again, no jeans means no jean shorts. None of that at all. We want to be able to stretch and not have to worry about restricted movements at all. Remember that we can only wear dance shoes, is this blank right here. This is making me really irritated. There you go. If you purchase some, no sneakers. This is mostly more a reminder for my beginners not to wear sneakers during class. And again, guys, I really highly recommend, if you don't have jazz shoes or pirouettes or bear claws or whatever, really start getting used to dancing barefoot. Yes, you slipping and sliding all over the place in your socks is not going to make you a better dancer. Yeah, you have to use your muscles in different ways instead of using your muscles to get more power in your leaps. If your feet are slipping, it's not going to work. So please either get yourself a pair of dance shoes of whatever kind, or start practicing barefoot. Reminder, guys, that again, I'm going to keep emphasizing this. You know it. Do not eat in row lines. Let's see if I can. Why isn't this working? This is going to be weird. There we are. No eating in row lines. Again, especially for you guys coming back from lunch, not bringing food in. Yeah, you guys try and sneak it, but then all it leads to is the floor getting gross. You guys complain about how grimy the floor is. Well, stop eating on it, right? Again, you don't want to eat in row lines. You guys try to be mindful and not leave crumbs, but it happens. Yeah, so stop eating in row lines. Otherwise, I'll have a hissy fit. I was kind of bad about last semester about being on top of you guys for this, but again, no chewing gum while you're dancing. I see you all just going on like a cow while I'm trying to teach choreo, and it worries me that you're going to choke. Yes, please sit out before you start dancing. I don't want to have to try to do the Heimlich maneuver on you. Don't know if it'll work or not. So please make sure you spit out your gum before you start dancing. So I want to remind you guys also about how your grade breakdown goes. Again, 10% is for concert. That counts for your final, right? We know concert is required. We know you got to be there for tech rehearsal, dress rehearsal, all that stuff. 20% is evaluations. Again, that's grading you on your dances. We got another 20% towards our written work, quizzes, histories, all that stuff. And again, half of your grade is just dressing out each day and dancing. So I want to remind you guys how this grade, half of your grade, actually works. So every week, when you go into student view, you can see this. Every week you get 10 points, yeah, for dressing out and then participating in class. So if there are normally 5 days a week and 10 points total, how many points per day does this work out to? Let's do a little quick math. 2 points per day, yeah. Now, what this means is, say you're absent on Monday and then you're there the rest of the week and you're dressing out every single day and participating. Well, that's already only an 8 out of 10. That's 80% already. In a category, that's half of your grade. If you consistently do not dress out or are absent one day a week, there's no way you're going to get an A in my class. And it should be an easy A. Yeah. If you are absent or don't dress 2 days, that drops to 6 out of 10. That's barely passing, right? 6 out of 10 is a 60%. And that's going to really affect this very big percentage of your grade. So remember, guys, it's not just when you're not dressing. You lose points when you're absent. No matter what the absence is, most of what we do in this class is dance, right? Yeah, we do some history and we take quizzes, and then I evaluate you on the final dance, right? But daily, we're just dancing, right? So you have to be present no matter what the reason is for why you're not present. You lose points. Yeah, even if it is a school excused absence, like if you're an athlete and you have a game or something, you still are not going to get the points for that. So obviously, again, as well, if you don't dress out, if you're sitting out or injury or sickness, any reason why you are not dancing in class, it doesn't matter the reason at all, you still lose the points. A couple of you guys got C's last semester in this class in particular because you kept missing days and then you never did the makeup assignments in Canvas. You have to do one makeup assignment per day that you're making up. And again, guys, these makeup assignments are easy. 15 minutes at most. The point is not to be hard. It's just to have, you got to do something to get those points back. I'm not just going to give them to you. So guys, I really hope in this class in particular that we're going to be better about our absences this semester anyways, because the more absences we have, the harder it is to get our dances to look good. And we definitely saw that last semester. But even if we do have absences, I really hope that you guys stay on top of your makeup assignments. I am not going to be on top of you. You have to know, hey, I was absent. I should go into Canvas and do a makeup assignment really quick. Yeah. If you have any questions about the makeup assignments, you guys know you can always shoot me a question on Remind. So let's talk about auditions. So as a quick review of all of how dance works here at Washington, we know that first and second are my beginning classes, right? Those are always first and second hour, always beginning in the mornings. Fifth hour is you guys, right? This is beginning intermediate. Now again, fifth hour is technically not an addition level. You guys were all in beginning last year, but maybe needed a little bit more work before going on to sixth hour, which is advanced intermediate, and we know that's the audition level. Seventh hour is the advanced / company, and that's an audition level as well. So for you guys will be auditioning for sixth hour, right? Same as first and second hour. So feeding into sixth hour is 3 classes, first, second, and you guys. So auditions for sixth hour are going to be done in class the week after spring break. The reason why is because all of you guys would be feeding into sixth hour next semester. So plus first and second hour. I can't have 3 classes of kids come in the morning to do an audition, right? We wouldn't fit in the dance room. So first, second, and fifth hour, all of you guys will audition for sixth hour in class the week after spring break, which is in March. You're going to learn a short 20 to 30 second dance and be evaluated on that, as well as your leaps, your kicks, and your single pirouettes. This is going to be pretty much the exact same thing as what you remember doing last year. You auditioned for sixth hour last year. I will watch you 3 or so at a time go across the floor with your leaps, your kicks, and your 6-step pirouettes. I'll watch your dance and evaluate you on that. Now again, to get to sixth hour, you just need a nice clean single, clean leaps, clean kicks. You're not arching, you're pointing your toes, all of that stuff. But again, it's not only can you do a pirouette, can you do a leap? It's, are you a hard worker? Sixth hour and seventh hour are my addition level classes. And if you are continually somebody who doesn't go all the way across the floor, this is a pet peeve of mine in particular, and you know who you are if you're somebody who gets halfway across the floor and then is like, I give up, this is too hard, or she's not looking, I'm just going to walk the rest of the way. I am looking, I see it. I don't want to put you in sixth hour if that's how you're going to be in class, because those are my audition classes. Those are the ones that I would expect to really want to be in dance and really want to improve. So you've got until March. All right, this is the week after, again, spring break. We're going to do these auditions to turn it around. If you have been continually absent, yeah, I don't want that in my 6th hour as well. If you, again, give up going across the floor or are not trying super hard, did not taking things seriously, I don't want to see that in my upper levels. Turn it around, yeah, and then you can get to those upper levels. Now, if I think you might be ready for 7th hour, though after the 6th hour auditions, I will invite you to the 7th hour auditions, which will be done in the mornings then, because there's not going to be as many people. That'll be in the mornings, the day after the 6th hour auditions. So I would say, hey, I want to take a look and see if you have doubles. You could do some more advanced leaps. Really, what I'm looking for with 7th hour auditions in particular is how well you can do contemporary. The 7th hour auditions are always a contemporary dance because you need to be able to take that stuff seriously. To be in 7th hour. In addition to, you need to have the technique and all that stuff. Our first dance is actually going to be a contemporary, which I'll talk about in just a little bit. Give us a little taste. This might be the first time for a lot of you guys you've done a contemporary style. So we'll get a little taste of it now. And then again, that's something that we work a lot more on in the higher levels. Now, if I feel you're not ready for 6th or 7th hour, if you're still working on your stuff, or you're just, you know what, I'm good with where I'm at here, don't want to work super hard, but still want to be in dance and still want to have fun, then you're probably in the right spot. You're going to be placed back into 5th hour next year. There is also, though, another opportunity to audition in August at the beginning of next year if you don't get into 6th or 7th hour. Yeah. Now, don't expect, well, I've had more time and I audition in August. If I don't make it now, I can audition in August and I'll make it. But if you continue to not put in the work and nothing improves, you might not make it in August as well. So I want you guys to work really hard. If you're really aiming for those upper levels, it's on you. You got to push yourself to get there. So let's keep it going. Talking about concert now. So spring concert is always a theme concert. However, this year's theme is still a little bit flexible because I'm still playing with just wanting to kind of do whatever for my first year as a dance teacher here. So this year's theme is going to be called Music Moves Us. So choreographers are going to be choosing songs based on whatever they feel moves them to dance. So in like even more strongly than last semester. So that's kind of the idea. Either the music sounds cool or the message is really cool. I'm planning on doing a piece with my 7th hour where they make music. If they're going to have like buckets and drumsticks and jingles and stuff like that, and they'll be making a dance with their bodies and with those things. So that's the idea. The spring concert is going to be May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You guys are going to have 3 pieces in this concert. So the first piece, again, I'm going to start on Monday, actually. So the first piece is going to be a contemporary, again, choreographed by myself. Because, of course, this is what moves me. Ed Sheeran moves me to dance. I love Ed Sheeran, some classic Ed Sheeran. So we are doing Give Me Love, I believe. Yes. Yes, by Ed Sheeran. And I'm super excited because every time I hear this song, I just get the shivers. Oh, it's so good. Ed Sheeran, you know. Second piece is going to be the future dance, whatever they choose. Again, it's going to be something that moves them to dance and hopefully moves you guys to dance as well. You'll have one more piece we'll probably do after spring break. And I don't know. I don't know what my third piece is going to be for you guys. Just because I want to see what the peer tutors are going to decide and then give you guys a third dance based off of that. So if the peer tutors are wanting to do something like really hip-hoppy, I don't want to give you another hip-hoppy piece. If they do something jazzy, then yeah, I can do hip-hop. If they do hip-hop, I can do jazz, something like that. So ask the peer tutors what they will want to do, and I will do the opposite. Okay, so last reminders here, last things I know. Just some general reminders for the class and a couple more things about this semester. If you guys could please be mindful of leaving trash behind. I know I'm not as much of a stickler as Miss A was about leaving trash behind, but it still does irritate me when you guys forget water bottles, especially you guys coming in from lunch. A lot of times you guys bring in cups from lunch and then leave them. And then I end up throwing it away because I want the dance room to look nice and clean and I want it gone right now and I don't want to figure out who left it. So just watch out for your friends. I know a lot of times you guys are not intentionally leaving trash. You're just chatting with your friend and packing up your clothes and walk away and forget that you brought a cup in. So please, if you see something as you're leaving on the ground or that's clearly trash, toss it. Yeah, it's okay. It's even if it's not yours. Yeah, we want our dance room to look nice. And so please, guys, be mindful of leaving anything behind that's trash. With that in mind, also just check around you in general. Yeah, there's been so much stuff left, clothes, water bottles. You can look right now at the bookshelf, right to the left of the ViewSonic board. There's 3 water bottles sitting on the top of it and 2 down below because y'all keep leaving your stuff. Just take a look around you before you leave. Do I have my shorts? Do I have my water bottle? Yeah, jewelry that I took off. Stop leaving your stuff. I don't want to pick up after you. Not your janitor, not your mom, not your maid. Pick up your stuff. Costumes. So I have the stack of cards left from Miss White of who did not turn in their costumes. I'm going to be placing a debt on your account until you bring them back, depending on the cost of costumes. So please wait until I come back on Monday. Don't bring them tomorrow or Friday. Just so that the sub doesn't have to deal with them. I don't want them just sitting there. But again, especially for you guys who are seniors, if you guys don't bring those costumes back, you have to pay that debt to get your diploma. They withhold your diploma for any debts. So this is textbooks that you never turned in. Uniforms, if you're an athlete, these costumes will go on your student account. So please bring them back on Monday. Yeah, have a hard enough time getting all the different sizes for my classes. And if people don't bring the costumes back, my costume sizes shrink. Now there's not as many options. Please bring them back. You are going to be dressing out tomorrow and Friday, so don't forget to bring your clothes. Peer tutors are just going to be running class, especially keeping in mind that we have auditions coming up, in March. Tomorrow and Friday is going to be really technique heavy, just getting us back into the swing of things, doing full stretches, doing basically every single piece of technique that we know, and kind of thinking to yourself, okay, where am I at? Do I think I'm ready for 6th hour? Do I want to work harder and try and get to 7th hour? Yeah. So definitely tomorrow and Friday, please be good for the peer tutors. Work hard, go all the way across the floor. Don't give up in the middle. Push yourself in your stretches. I'm going to be back on Monday to start teaching you the contemporary dance. Super excited for it. Last thing, when I come back on Monday, we're going to have a fundraiser. I am actually buying a set of tap shoes, and tap shoes are super expensive. So we needed to do a fundraiser. So each student is going to be selling the box of Rice Krispies. Hey, it's not a coupon book. The Rice Krispies should be easy enough to sell as long as you don't keep it shoved in your backpack. If you just have it out and go Rice Krispie, Rice Krispie, Rice Krispie, up and down the aisles of your classroom before class starts. Yeah, don't do it in the middle of class. People don't have an issue selling them. Yeah. You will have an opportunity to win a prize if you are the highest seller in each class. If you sell all your Rice Krispies in one day and want to sell somebody else's, you can do that and you can win a prize. So once again, I'm really sorry, guys, that I am not here. I love you guys. I really do miss you. I want to dance. I myself was really slacking over break and I didn't stretch. I hardly did anything besides my white noise rehearsals. So I need to get back into it too. So please be good for the subs over the next couple days. Be good for the peer tutors. I know you guys always are. Work hard. And I will be back on Monday. See you guys.